Imagine living life at the pace of the seasonal water flow of the Mekong River, the mother of waters. Aside from the periodic flooding, the flow here is slow and peaceful. Can this pace endure?
This is the place that we will giving stick rice to the monks. So this is the activity for the local people that we do in every morning. Just take off your shoe and leave your shoe behind. Just open the box of stick rice and make a wish before the monk coming. You make a wish by yourself.
Locals and travelers alike line the pavement to give alms to Buddhist monks at first light. These monks are of the Theravada school, or lesser vehicle. They eat only what is given to them.
Oh, I think they're beautiful. Yeah. They're serene and they're concentrating. They also seem to be grateful.
Getting up at 5 a.m. and it was actually a spiritual experience to feed the monks. I mean, it just, their calmness and their peacefulness kind of entered us by being there and feeding them at that hour of the morning.
Right now we just go to the fresh morning market where you can see the fresh product. Because the people that come to get the fresh product come to selling at the fresh market over there.
Farmers from the interior join fishermen from the Mekong River at the daily morning markets. Here, the essential components of a typical Laotian meal can be purchased, along with other delicacies.
I love to go grocery shopping, but I don't think rat would be on my list here.
Dried rat.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it, yes. You never know, it might be delicious.
We have seen many markets in the world, and this is one of the most interesting.
I love my culture. I love to see when they do interact with the local people.
It was very easy. Cut cow. Cut cow.
Everybody has
He loves his people. He wants to make sure that we have a full understanding. Very eager for us to ask questions. He's got that inner quality about him. I found it.
What'd you get? Lunch.
Mint. I'm going to have some mint tea this morning.
Yeah, they do.
Very nice.
Beautiful. I can't grow anything like that in Minneapolis.
No.
Luang Prabang is a metropolis of 50,000 residents. Most of the Laotian population, however, resides in rural villages.
Today is not the second departure. We're going to visit the rural areas.
The ancient land of Cambodia was a seat of Southeast Asian culture for centuries. This spiritual land and its temples were inaccessible for many years due to the spreading Vietnam War next door. And soon after, the devastating rise of the Khmer Rouge. Considered the largest religious monument in the world, Angkor Wat is a temple complex admired for the grandeur and harmony of its architecture, including its bas-reliefs and numerous devitas adorning its walls.
This is the type of stuff I love, and it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I can't stop smiling.
In his writings, the French naturalist and explorer Henri Mouot described the Angkor Wat temple as grander than anything left to us by Greece or Rome. Originally Hindu, then Buddhist, the temple was built by Khmer king Suryavarman in the early 12th century and was dedicated to Vishnu.
My dream was far exceeded. It was real, it was wonderful.
definition of the carvings on the side, and just the roundness of them, and the faces all over. I liked it very much.
With century-old banyan trees growing out of the ruins, the temple is an experience not to be forgotten.
It's so enveloped in trees. I mean, trees are holding up the walls, trees are growing out of the walls. Beautiful trees, too. It's kind of neat. It's a combination of nature and what man has built.
Fabulous temple. I mean, it's just incredible. Just unlike anything I've seen anyplace else.
Angkor Wat is a powerful symbol of Cambodia and is a source of great national pride. The Mekong River flows 3,000 miles through China, Burma, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam.
It's one of those places where you never really thought you'd ever be in your life, and here I am on the Mekong River.
In Laos, the Mekong is a major transit route, with boats ferrying goods and people from Hue Sai in the north to Luang Prabang, Vientiane, and beyond. During the rainy season, roads are often impassable, making the river route the only option.
This is we call the Paru Cave. This cave used to be the place that the ancient people they used this place to respect to the landscape spirit.
The Buddha caves can be found about 2 hours upstream from Luang Prabang. Inside, hundreds of tiny wooden Buddha figures feature different positions such as meditation, teaching, peace, rain, and reclining, also known as nirvana. Laos is truly an ancient kingdom, one that is now advancing to join hands with the rest of the global community.
It's just everywhere you look, there's pride. There are hard workers and there's pride.
Oak does such a miraculous job of introducing us to other cultures because we're a world community.
Oat's mission to help in the world came through more strongly today than it ever has, and I think it is getting broader and more involved, and that is wonderful.
And here, it's just beautiful. They take care of everybody. That's a lot to be said for humanity.